welcome to TOPX right here on 3CM TV. My name is Dan Page, and today I'm exploring the best uses of licensed music in video games. Before I start, nothing's really off limits. However, I did not include any games that were based on an artist, so if you're looking for Michael Jackson's Moonwalker or Britney's Dance Beat, you won't find any of those tracks here. We're going to run through the top 10 songs, starting with a rap classic straight out of Hollis, Queens. Downhill snowboarding series SSX is a classic, and this song is no different. Rap pioneers Run DMC licensed their song It's Tricky to EA Big's SSX Tricky for the PS2, Xbox, and GameCube. This song is mixed with the sounds of the game, and is there anything better than hitting Uber moves to the Kings of Rock? I strongly doubt it. I sincerely hope they come out with a new SSX game. They were super fun and easy to get into, which, for most extreme sports, is a tricky thing to do. See what I did there? No, this wasn't the classic GoldenEye from 1996 on the N64. This is from the 2010 reimagining for the Nintendo Wii, which was a fun game in its own right. As James Bond, Daniel Craig, not Pierce Brosnan, are you confused yet? You need to investigate a nightclub in Barcelona. When you enter that nightclub, the sounds of Deadmau5 and Cascades I Remember are blasting all around you, and you need to investigate and interrogate amongst the thumping bass. As if the Halo theme wasn't motivating enough, when you get to the end of Halo 2's campaign, you get a very special treat. While the brutes, hunters, and elites are fighting amongst each other, hard rock outfit Breaking Benjamin drops in with driving distorted guitars and puts together an amazing soundtrack for the finale of the second chapter in Master Chief's epic saga. The band re-released the song in 2011 with female co-vocals from Valora. Check it out if you can. In 1959, Bobby Darin recorded a song called Beyond the Sea, which would go on to be featured in dozens of TV commercials, TV shows, and movies, but one game in particular used it to great effect. 2K Games' masterpiece BioShock took players beyond the sea and into the underworld cityscape known as Rapture. This city was built as an isolated utopia, but had some pretty dark secrets throughout its history. The way the game introduces you to the visuals of Rapture is breathtaking, and Bobby Darin's classic just sets the stage for a city that seems way more peaceful than it really is.
And we're just now getting word that several similar objects are being sighted in the skies over North America. Now this is becoming...
2006's Prey was an amazing game that didn't get nearly the acclaim it deserved, nor the sequel. You are Tommy, and the prologue of the game takes place in a bar owned by your girlfriend Jen. An alien force lifts and pulls you, Jen, and everyone else in the bar into a green light, but not before Blue Oyster Cult's 1976 smash Don't Fear the Reaper kicks in. The song hits at a perfect time, because while you may not know what's going on, you later find out that Tommy's spirit can resurrect him if he dies, so there really was no reason to fear the Reaper anyway. Adding this one to the list feels a bit like cheating, what with hundreds of songs in the Guitar Hero series and all. But this one transcended the game. No one song captured everyone's attention quite like Through the Fire and the Flames by Dragon Force. Known to be arguably the hardest song ever, this song became a thing of legend, with the rise of players recording their attempts and posting them on the newly discovered YouTube. Through the Fire and the Flames truly transcended Guitar Hero and became a pop culture phenomenon, all 7 minutes and 21 seconds of fingertip melting mayhem.
All right, you're clear.
Now realistically, one could put this song behind anything and it would instantly become epic. But in the gaming world, it was THQ's 2011 open world adventure Saints Row III that took Kanye West's Power and made it the soundtrack to a battle that starts with you parachuting in from the heavens. As you melee and blast your way through the game, nothing quite compares to the feeling of taking on the world to the sounds of Yeezy. You'll want to do this mission over and over again just because of how much this song enhances the experience. You might not remember this game, or you may have not played it at all, but it belongs on this list for many reasons. Techno Kitten Adventure was first released on the Xbox Live Arcade and soon became a mini phenomenon on mobile as well. The game is a basic jetpack game featuring kittens and jetpacks, flying to avoid obstacles. However, the obstacles change according to the music, and when the music goes crazy, so does your screen. The reason I loved this one was because of how they use the cues from the music in the actual game. See what I mean? TKA was up for a reboot on Kickstarter, but the project wasn't funded. Won't some angel investor out there throw down on this game? We need it. There could be a case to have the entire list be songs from the Tony Hawk series. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater was the original, and came along with the ska punk outfit Goldfinger's Jam's Superman. Nothing put you in the mood to Ollie the Magic Bum quite like the horns and John Feldman's trademark voice. When the Tony Hawk 1 and 2 remasters were announced, this song was in the trailers, as it was the most requested piece of media to return in the remasters. The remaster wouldn't be the same without this song, and that's why it comes in at number 2 on the best uses of licensed music. Before we get to number 1, make sure you check out the 3-Course Meal Pants Optional podcast. Tons of fun, no rules, and plenty of debauchery. So check it out every Friday wherever you listen to podcasts.
I need to get in the zone.
Get in the zone! Auto zone!
Yeah. I don't see...
You want to see Tom's penis?
3-Course Meal Pants Optional podcast starts now.
I'm gonna go smoke weed now. Good shit.
And now for number 1. 5 words or exclamations can define the number 1 song on this list.
Nothing I can't handle.
From the first time I played Crazy Taxi, I remembered it as the game with the Offspring song. As I played it more, I began to realize how great the rest of the game and the soundtrack were. But when it came out for the home consoles, Dreamcast in particular, I found myself playing the game and waiting for this song to play. When this song hits, you just want to drive like a crazy person. Get to KFC, get to the Fila store, drop someone off at church, and hit up a Tower Records. This game was amazing, and it was this song that made Crazy Taxi a phenomenon. The Offspring is a legendary band who has done some legendary things, but this song is in the pantheon of their greatest hits, largely because of the association with Axl, Beatty Joe, and the rest of the drivers who narrowly avoid trolley cars on the regular. That's why All I Want is the best use of licensed music in a video game. Agree? Disagree? Did I miss your favorite? Be sure to let me know in the comments, and be sure to join me soon on another episode of TOPX.